the friend I called Tom. My name is Alex. I am an old man now, but I still remember my youth, when the world felt lighter. Do you have a best friend in your life? Someone who understands you and stays with you? I had a friend exactly like that. His name was Tom, my very best friend. He understood me in ways no one else did, standing by me through every season of life. That's what true friendship was. For many years we were always together. We were just like brothers, maybe even closer. We shared all our thoughts and dreams. He knew everything about me, and I knew him. We lived in a small, quiet town. It was not a very big or exciting place. Our houses were very close to each other, so we could see each other every day. We walked the same path to school together. We came back home together every afternoon. We spent all our free time together. Our lives were simple but happy then. Our families did not have much money. We were not rich. We were quite poor. Our fathers worked hard for long hours. We usually wore old clothes, not new ones. We did not have many expensive toys. Sometimes food was not plenty on our tables, but it was okay. We were happy kids. We did not need money for our happiness. We loved playing outside more than anything. We ran and played football in the street. We climbed the tall trees in the nearby park. We would sit under those trees for hours. We told each other many funny stories. We often talked about our future dreams. We promised we would stay best friends forever. We believed nothing could separate us. Tom was such a good friend to me. He had a very kind heart and a great sense of humor. He always knew how to make me laugh. He was very generous. He shared everything. If he had only one apple, he gave me half. He understood my feelings without any words. He was a very special person in my life. Our friendship was very strong and deep. We did not need to speak all the time. A simple look was often enough for us. We just knew what the other was thinking. It felt like our bond was unbreakable. We thought nothing could ever change it. We believed we would be like that forever, but we did not know what life had planned. But one day, everything started to change. It was a day that looked like any other day. The sun was shining and birds were singing, but it was not a normal day for Tom. He came to my house in the afternoon. He did not run. He walked very slowly. His face was very white and he looked worried. I knew something was wrong immediately. He sat down on my steps looking at the ground. He was quiet for a very long time. I waited patiently for him to speak. Finally, he looked up at me. His eyes were full of confusion and sadness. Then he told me the shocking news. He said, "My parents, they told me something today. They told me I am not their real son." I could not believe what I was hearing. It felt like a dream, a strange dream. Tom explained that his parents had adopted him. They found him when he was a tiny baby. They loved him very much like their own son, but now they told him the truth. He did not know his real mother or father. He felt lost, like he did not know who he was. After that day, Tom became very focused. He wanted to find his biological family. He wanted to know his roots and his story. His parents supported him and helped him search. They looked through papers and made many calls. It was a long and difficult time for him. Some days he felt hopeful. Other days he felt sad. I tried to be there for him always. Then, After many weeks, they found them. His real family was alive and well, but they did not live near our small town. They lived many miles away in a huge city, and there was another very big surprise for us. His real family was not poor like us. They were incredibly rich. They had a lot of money and a big house. Tom prepared to meet his new family. They sent a big, shiny car to pick him up. It was the most expensive car I had ever seen. They also sent him new, stylish clothes to wear. He looked so different when he put them on. He hugged me goodbye and promised to call soon. He said, "Nothing will change, my friend." I hoped he was right. Tom returned about a week later, but he was not the same boy who left. He wore very expensive clothes and shoes. He had a new, shiny watch on his arm. He talked non-stop about his rich family. He told me about their giant house with many rooms. He described their garden and their swimming pool. He seemed happy, but he also seemed far away. He brought many new things with him. He showed me electronic games I had never seen before. He had pictures of his new bedroom. It was full of toys and expensive furniture. "My new family gives me anything I want," he said. He started talking about money all the time. He said money was very important. It felt strange to hear him talk like that. His actions started to change too. He did not want to play football anymore. He said his new shoes were too nice to get dirty. He did not want to climb our favorite trees. He said those games were for poor children. His words felt sharp, and they hurt me. He started to look down on our simple life. He was not the humble friend I knew. He was always busy with his new life. His rich family often took him on trips. He went to big cities and saw new places. He did not have much time for me now. When I tried to see him, he often said no. He started spending time with different people. Our daily walks and long talks stopped. I felt a big space growing between us. I felt so confused and very sad. It was hard to see my best friend change. Was this really Tom, or was it someone else? It seemed like the money was changing his heart. I missed the old Tom very much. I missed his kindness and his simple joy. I started to worry. Was our friendship lost forever? I decided I needed to talk to him. I missed my friend and I wanted him back. I found him near his old house one day. I asked him, "Tom, what is happening to us? Remember our promise to be friends forever?" He looked at me, but his eyes were empty. He said, "We were just kids. Life is different now. You need to understand that." His voice had no feeling in it. He became more critical of our old life. He would say our town was too small and boring. He called our school and our games silly. One time he said something very hurtful. He told me, "You don't understand life because you have no money. Money is power. You should try to get some." It was clear he thought he was better than me now. He was not my friend anymore. The most painful moment came a few days later. I saw him in the town center. He was standing with his new rich friends. They were all laughing and talking loudly. I felt a little nervous, but I walked towards him. I wanted to say hello, just a simple hello. He saw me coming, but he turned his head and pretended I wasn't there. He completely ignored me in front of everyone. That night I felt a deep pain in my heart. It felt like someone had punched me. My best friend, my brother, acted like a stranger. He was ashamed of me. I thought about all our shared years, all the secrets, all the fun, all the support. Was it all meaningless now because of money? I cried that night. I cried for my lost friend and our broken promise. From that day on, I stopped trying. I finally understood the truth. The Tom I knew and loved was gone forever. Money had built a high wall between us. It was a wall I could not climb. It was a painful end to our beautiful story. Our friendship was now only a memory, a sad memory, of how money can change a person. It was time for me to move on alone. Life went on as it always does, but the world felt less colorful without Tom. The walks to school were silent. The park seemed too big and quiet. I missed having someone who knew me so well. It felt like a part of my own history was gone. For a long time, there was an empty space where my best friend used to be. It was a strange and lonely feeling. Slowly, I started to build a new life. I spent more time reading books and learning. I helped my parents more around our small house. I started talking to other kids at school. I made a few new friends over time. They were nice people and I was grateful for them. But no friendship felt quite like the one I had. That special bond was gone. Sometimes I would see Tom's big car pass through town. He would be in the back seat, looking straight ahead. He always wore expensive suits and looked very serious. He never waved or even looked towards my street. He looked like a successful man with a lot of money, but his eyes never seemed to smile. I often wondered if he was truly happy inside. This whole experience taught me something very important. It taught me that money can be dangerous. It can change a person's heart and mind. It can make someone forget who they are. It can make them forget the people who love them. I learned that real wealth is not in a bank. It is in the love and kindness we share. That is the real treasure. Many years have passed since those days. The sharp pain has faded into a dull ache. I still remember Tom, the boy I knew. I remember our laughter and our dreams together. It makes me sad that our story ended that way, but I also accept it now. It was a hard lesson, but it made me stronger. It taught me what to value in life. Today, my life is calm, and I am content. I did not become rich like Tom did. I still live a simple life in a quiet town, but I feel I am wealthy in many ways. I have a family that loves me deeply. I have a few close friends who are loyal and kind. We share our time and support each other always. This is the kind of richness I value. I sometimes wonder what became of Tom. Is he still living in that big fancy world? Did all the money finally make him happy? Or does he sometimes miss our simple days? I hope he found what he was looking for. I do not feel anger now, just a soft sadness. A sadness for the wonderful friendship we once shared. This journey taught me a very hard lesson. It taught me that money has great power. It can buy comfort, but it can also build walls. It can change a person's heart completely. I learned that true wealth is not in possessions. It is in the love we give and receive. It is in kindness, understanding, and real human connection. The memories of those days are still clear. I remember the sunshine and our endless laughter. I remember our promises under the old trees. I also remember the pain of seeing him change. These memories, both good and bad, shaped me. They taught me to cherish genuine relationships. They taught me to look beyond the surface. So this is the story of my lost friend. It is a tale of how money can change a life. But it is also a story of finding strength. It shows that even when we lose something dear, we learn. We learn what truly matters in this world, and we carry those lessons with us, always. Our past makes us who we are today. I hope this session was helpful. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting stories. Take care, everyone.